Yeah. Why am I doing that?
Because
Yeah. That's exactly right. All right, here's the third secret. Are you ready? I had another word up here, but rehearse your tail off.
What was the other word?
I don't know. I forgot, it was so long ago.
You have to ask.
All right. This is a really cool little recipe card. If you ever are asked to give a presentation, and I asked Scott when I came in, I had kind of a misunderstanding about the amount of time I would have, but yeah, I'll take all the pictures you want, absolutely. This is fantastic. You've got to give a 30-minute presentation. This is pretty much the breakdown that you need to use. So you have about 2 minutes to have an opening and get people settled. I got to cut mine in half because he did such a good job. And then you have about 7 minutes for each one of your 3 points with a little bit of transition in there. That's why it says 22, not 21. Is everybody following this? All right. Then you've got your closing and review, and then of course we always love to give people the opportunity to ask questions. So I love this because if somebody says to you, I need a 60-minute presentation, you can double this. If they want a 15, you can cut it. I mean, you can use the math, right? If you need help with that, see Scott. That's a charm.
Because I'm so good at
Right. Yeah. I think you'll see Anna.
I love
Yeah, there you go. Try's redirecting me. All right, but this one helps me tremendously. Now, I will tell you, that, again, I mentioned I work a lot with accountants. When I work with those people, they're getting continuing professional education units when I work with them. When you have to speak for 50 minutes, you have to speak for 50 minutes. You cannot do 49, and you cannot do 51. I can now do it without looking at what I'm doing because I've done work with them so much. But let me tell you, I had to rehearse the snot out of those presentations for one. Yes.
The question and answer period, is that part of the 50 minutes or not?
Yeah, in this case, no, for them, no, it's not.
Okay, so you would go.
That's in addition.
Yes.
Got it, okay.
Yeah, yeah. And they're a great group. If you go like a minute over, you're always usually butting up against lunch or happy hour. They're just out of their seats anyway. Face off. It's like, bye.
Well, I mean, Steve Jobs used to rehearse for 6 to 12 hours for any presentation.
And that's probably the case, at least for me. Yeah, so this is what actually happens. It takes an hour of preparation time for every 1 minute of presentation time. Bill is nodding, you're nodding, okay? So.
I mean, only if you want it to be good, though, right?
Only if you care. Only if you care. If it's something that I've done 14 times, it doesn't take that long. Is everybody following this? It's economies of scale, right? But when you're first doing something, it takes a long time.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's one of the reasons I never present on anything that I'm not quote-unquote expert on.
Yes. Yes. And why would we, right? Because there's a lot of experts around us that we could call on. That's a really good point. All right. How many of you watch TED videos? I'm just curious. Yeah. And how many of you know we have a TED presence in the triangle?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we also want to remember how we need to function when we're actually giving the presentation. We've talked a lot about the research at this point. But one of the things you want to do when you get ready to give a presentation, even if you're brand new to the group, is make some friends before your presentation. Now, how do you do that, and why do you do that? They support you.
Just say, hi, how are you?
Hi, how are you? So, one of my fun stories, one of the first things I did, I've lived here for 26 years now, and one of the first presentations I did for one of my accounting groups was over at a hotel in Durham. They asked me to give a talk. I've worked with them a lot, so I knew what the timing was, I knew what my audience was, I didn't ask a whole lot of questions. I showed up at the venue way early, which is my usual thing. And I ran into the 2 ladies that were coordinating, and I said, I'm here, can I go get set up? I'm excited. And they said, oh, no, Holly, the other speaker is finishing. Your keynote will start after this one. And that was the first time I heard keynote. Yeah, you know. And I went, oh, and they were standing by, some closed doors, and they said, you can peek in the room if you'd like to see the setup. Oh, okay. I went over and I opened the door, and I opened it a little bit more. There were 1,200 people in the room.
Sweet.
The speaker looked this big on a stage way at the front, and there were 2 huge screens on either side, so you could see everything on that person's face. And I was like, close the door.
It's smelling soft.
And I I did on my way in, when it was time for me to set up, is as I walked up one of the big aisles, I made friends. Hi, how you doing? Good to see you. Who are you? Why are you here? Sorry to interrupt. Looks like you guys are having a great time. Hello. And as I walked up to the front, by the time I got there, I had friends. I had people I felt comfortable looking at. Does that make sense? And then I also did this before I went in. How many of you use visualization? Anybody in here? All right. I grew up thinking it was a normal thing everybody learned how to do because my dad used it with me. So by the time I was 6 years old, my dad decided I would be a softball player. And y'all ever had 6-year-olds play sports? I know I had some soccer players in my household. And what do little kids do when they're out in the field?
That's cool enough.
They look for four-leaf clover.
They do. A butterfly goes by, and they're just, you know. And my dad knew this. He was a smart man. And he said, now Holly, when you're out in the field, this is what I want you to do. I want you to watch every single pitch, and I want you to pretend you're the batter. And you decide which of those pitches is good and which one is not good, and then you imagine yourself hitting the good ones. You just imagine yourself doing it. You can do it. Run a little film in your mind. When you're done doing that, I want you to imagine what happens if the batter hits it. That batter hits it towards you. What are you going to do if it's in the air? What are you going to do if it's on the ground? I want you to go through all those scenarios over and over and over again. So I'm out in the field going, and I'm seeing it. Everybody else is chasing it. But not me. But by the time I was 8, I was the cleanup batter. I played left field, and I also played sometimes shortstop, even though I wasn't supposed to, and center field, even though I wasn't supposed to, and right field. You go with me here? And I knew what to do. I was comfortable with it because I did visualization. All major sports players do this. When they're on planes and trains and boats, they don't have time to physically practice. So they visualize. It's what they do. Experts tell us it's 70% as effective as actually practicing.
Wow.
That's huge.
Wow.
So what I did that day is I stepped back from those doors, closed the doors, closed my eyes, and saw myself going up to the stage and looking confident, going up to the stage and making friends and getting started and smiling and seeing people smile back at me. And guess what happened when I actually did it? That's what happened. That. Yes.
This is what you can do for other speakers too, which is called a clearing, right? Which I do with speakers, which is get them very present to why they're here, they're heart-centered servants, that they're really, you know, and basically they raise their vibration, right, and get extremely confident and in service, and it rocks.
Beautiful.
It's awesome.
See her for details. The speaker stance. I've been doing it all day. What's the speaker stance?
Shoulder
Palate.
Shoulders back.
Yeah, exactly. So stand up.
Open a new.
Stand. This is going to be rough in this room. Stand up. Stand with your feet as wide as your shoulders. Just put your hands by your side. Are you balanced?
Yes.
Okay. Do me a favor, just kind of turn to a side and take the same pose again. Are you balanced still? Right. Move back to the same spot. You still balanced? Okay. Speakers move all over. You've seen me moving back and forth, but I always land where? Right there. There's none of this, you know, flamingos, dancing. You know. What happens when people do that when they're speaking? All right. And while you're standing there, we'll do this. Tell me about projecting.